Okay, we're still working on measuring things in our cylinder head today. And today I'm going to show you how to measure cam lobe on this intake cam for our engine. I'm going to measure this lobe right here. You want to take your micrometer and place it on here like so. And the idea here is where you got a nice clean snug fit between the top of your cam lobe and the bottom of your cam lobe. You lock the measurement in, and then from there, there's a little bit of a lesson on how to use the micrometer. This one is a 1 inch to 2 inch micrometer, so I automatically know my first number is going to be 1. I put a point there, and if I read out here, I see that I have 7 and 2 notches exposed. Those 2 notches makes 50, so it's 1.750. All right, then I put a 0.0 here, and then I look at this round ring right here and see how many I have exposed. I'm at 19. That's the last line that passed this line, so I'm at 19. And then I do a 0.00, and then I look this way, find the line that intersects with this, and it hits it perfectly straight on, which is right here, 7. Okay, then I add it up. 7, oh, that's not right. It's 6, carry the 1, 7, 7, 1. Okay, so this is measuring 1 776 of an inch from the top of my lobe to the very bottom of my lobe. We're going to go ahead and measure the rest of this camshaft and do all the lobes that way and record all those measurements and compare that to our specifications to see if the camshaft is wearing like it ought to wear. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to show you another measurement that you can do onto your intake cam or any cam. These are known as the journals. You have 3 intermediate journals, and then this journal down here is where your journal is that supplies oil not only to the cam but also to your cam phaser. So anyway, this journal is going to be thicker in diameter than the other 3, but I'm going to measure this one, show you how I do it. Okay, basically you want to pass your micrometer until it just barely starts to grab that thing, and you can't move it up and down this way. You know what I mean? You can't move it this way. It's where you want it. Okay, you lock it in, and then you write down your measurement. And I have automatically I have a 1 because I have a 1 inch point, and then I look here, I've got a 0. Then I have a 0.021, 0.00, 5. Okay, so I got a 5 there, 21 there, and 1 here because I don't have anything exposed there at the 0, so that becomes a 0 there. So I add it up, it's a 6.201, 1.026. That's what the diameter of that particular lobe is. I measure all the other 3, write them all down, compare it to our specifications. Thank you. Okay, we're still doing some more engine measurements here. This is where my intake cam goes. Okay, and we've measured the journal where this bearing rides. So we want to measure inside here to find out if we have a tolerance in there. So what we do is we take this little tool, we squeeze it in, and put it inside the bearing like this, and then wiggle it around a little bit, get it nice and straight, lock it, pull it out, and that's our measurement. We put that onto our micrometer like this. And then we get our space there, lock it in. And we write down our measurement. It's automatically going to be a 1. And I got 2 there, so it's 1.200, then 0.0, 0.018, and 2 more zeros, and we'll look here for something in perfect alignment there, if there isn't one. And there it is. It's 0. Our measurement there is 1.218. Now what you do is you take that measurement and you take the measurement of the journal and you subtract them from each other, and that will give you your clearance that allows oil to flow into there. And you want to verify that those specifications are good in accordance with your manual. Thank you. Yes, we're doing some measurements on our camshaft now for this segment of the video. And if you'll come a little closer here, I'll show you what's going on. What we're doing here is we're going to use this setup to measure cam lift lobe, or cam lobe lift. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to measure how high the cam lifts or puts pressure on our valve. And so what you do with this is you got to have this is a temporary fixture. It's not really a permanent one. But what you can see here is that if I rotate this shaft around ever so slightly, that you can start to see it lifting here. And it'll lift it all the way up, and you count the revolutions that you get, and once you get to the pinnacle of it and you see it's wiggling back and forth, that's when you stop. You find the very center of it, and then that's the high point of where the cam lobe is lifting your valve. And then what you do is you count the revolutions of it, and then you add it together. In this case, our exhaust lobe is supposed to lift a 0.36, and it's doing that. So anyway, that's basically how you do that particular lift.